Previously on Weekend Showcase.
Okay, so first order of business, Colombian police catch a man smuggling packets of cocaine under a toupee. Where do we
his toupee?
I saw this the other day.
Colombian police apprehended a 40-year-old man attempting to smuggle several bags of cocaine concealed beneath a meticulously attached toupee. Police said the suspect was detained at Cartagena's airport on Monday. We're already shaking our heads on that one.
That much under a toupee is insane.
Yeah, that's kind of nuts. I don't even know where else to begin with that mess. All right, hello, Don, and with me today are
Staff.
And Isaiah.
And you are watching Weekend. All right.
So today we're doing more on the PlayStation 5,
But yeah, my line. It's okay. But first, let's kick things off. Headlines. To weird news with, hang on 1 second, we have the stage for that right here. Perfect, there we are. All right, a little glitchy, but we're getting the hang of it. So this is our Linktree page. Once again, e/weekend showcase. Those of you at home, if you have any special ideas for news topics that we should contact form on this page, which is where you can also watch and listen to our content there. But weird news headlines. Let's go ahead and get started with the first order of business, which is right here. Staff, you want to go ahead and set us up for this one?
Yes. A man with a lot of trouble by TSA at a New York airport.
New Jersey. Yeah.
New Jersey.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Go ahead and do this. Here we go.
Read it?
Yeah, just like I do it. This is your piece, man.
So a Pennsylvania man who was going through security at a New Jersey airport was found to have a live turtle concealed in his pants, according to the Federal Transportation Security Administration. The turtle was a body scanner alarm went off at Newark Liberty International Airport. A TSA officer then conducted a pat-down on the East Stroudsburg man.
Yes, that's Stroudsburg.
And determined that there was something concealed in his groin area in his pants.
Wait, that's where he had it?
Further, man reached to his pants and pulled out the turtle, which was about 5 inches or 12 centimeters long and wrapped in a small blue towel. He said it was a red-eared slider turtle, a species that is popular as a pet.
I mean, so there are carry-ons, and then there's this is just you're just carrying on at this point. I don't know how else to react to this one. That's just really messed up. Isaiah, you look like you're stuck in buffering mode, like mental buffering.
Why? And if you're gonna bring contraband, why are you not smart enough to make sure that you have no metal on you for the machine to go off? It makes no sense.
Your guess is as good as mine on this one. This is I can't even imagine how that would be even comfortable to do.
While standing up, he's probably fine. It's probably when he sits down that he's starting to feel the issue. Depending on what pants he was wearing too.
I mean, geez. Or what if this was how desperate the turtle was to beat the tortoise, to beat the hare once and for all? Because I
don't get that joke.
No,
I don't get that one. That one
because the turtle and the hare. Because
Yeah, I understand
the
the
tortoise
reference
is
you're
notoriously
making.
slow. Yeah.
But I don't understand. I don't understand the joke. It's not.
All right. Well, it was funnier in my head. Whatever. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, not to mention, turtles bite. Somebody who's taking care of turtles. Yeah, so I used to take care of turtles back when I was living in the country, and they bite you.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why? There.
Yeah. Let's. We should probably.
He would have had better luck hiding under his toupee like the other guy.
Let's move on to the next topic. Staff, here we go.
Yeah, so Chicago dyes its river bright green as it opens St. Patrick's Day celebrations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not the first time they've done that, is it?
Yeah, I think it's I think that's the annual thing. I think.
Okay, well let's keep going.
Oh, so The Chicago River is once again glowing Kelly green as the city opens its annual St. Patrick's Day celebrations.
Kelly green, favorite color for Philadelphia Eagles. Sorry, just going ahead. That was my team. Sorry, keep going.
So, thousands lined in the river and packed bridges Saturday and erupted in cheers as members of the Chicago Journeyman Plumbers Union. Local 130 sprayed dye into the water from boats carried on the tradition they began some 63 years ago.
So, what are the ecological impacts of this? Like, I get that this is a tradition to signify like the holiday, you know, and that's obviously like the color that's most synonymous with this holiday. I mean,
it might be natural dye.
Well, if we look at the next paragraph, actually, guys, the very first sentence. Every time that one has my phone has a connection issue. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
I noticed it early.
Oh. Yeah, we're in a new studio now. This is week 3, technically 2, but like really 3 in our new studio, and we're having a little bit of technical issue here that we're trying to go ahead and resolve. I just want to be sure that we're able to have a stable broadcast here. Let me see if I can do this here. Okay, so we are actually still streaming. Okay, good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If I can get this thing to... Yeah, we're in a new studio. There it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to topic number 3 while I go ahead and activate the screen one more time. And... nope, not that one.
This next one.
This tab, thank you very much. And there's the other monitor one more time. There we go. Yeah, staff, go ahead and get it started.
One moment calm waters, the next a 900-pound dolphin landed on their boat.
Yeah, it's raining dolphins, it would seem. I guess that's okay. We broke staff. You broke Isaiah. I think you broke Isaiah.
So in my head, I'm like, okay, yeah, like I understand how it can happen because dolphins are known for like jumping out of the water, but like. Imagine you're on your boat, you're just chilling, talking to whoever else is on the boat with you, and out of nowhere, flying at your head is a 900-pound dolphin.
Yeah, that would be really messed up. I don't even know, like, this makes it sound like one of those, like, cloudy with a chance of meatballs sort of situations where, like, okay, like, something happened to, like, or like a Sharknado sort of situation where a natural phenomenon just shoots up in the air and then it lands.
That's heavier than all 3 of us combined. Imagine that. All 3 of us being thrown at somebody 3 times over.
I can't. Yeah, staff, you want to start with this?
A placid fishing trip turned berserk for 3 New Zealand men when a dolphin weighing more than 400 kilograms or 900 pounds appeared to follow the sky before crash landing in their small boat. No one was badly hurt when a 3.4 meter or 11-foot bottlenose dolphin jumped aboard the open-tail boat Friday, said Dean Harrison, the owner of nearly 16-foot vessel.
So jumped aboard from like this is
5 feet.
Flipper.
It was 5 feet short of the boat.
Yeah, apparently. Jeez.
It's just a person's length. That's me.
Yeah, this is this is another one that's making me speechless here. Like something scared Flipper out of the water and
is the
onto
boat
the boat.
Still standing?
Staff, keep going.
Harrison and 2 companions were fishing near the hole in the rock, a picturesque spot off the far north coast of New Zealand's North Island. While dolphins frolicked ahead, the men saw a shadow cross the bright summer sun and heard an almighty boom before the chaos unfolded.
Then let me see. Oh, here's the big part right here. It looks like this right here. Yeah, keep going.
The creature's flaying snapped every single fishing rod we had in the boat and severely damaged the bow as the trail clung to the side of the vessel, said Harrison. One man had injuries to his arm while the juvenile male dolphin grazed his back and shoulder, but all three fishermen and the dolphin were otherwise uninjured.
So that's a positive, at least.
Yeah. Sucks for his boat. I don't know if that's insured. Dolphin attacks.
Yeah, that's.
I wonder what policy that falls under.
Well, I'm pretty sure that would be like an act of God sort of thing because it's outside of like any like humans' direct or indirect control. This is just an element of nature that did something unpredictable. Like sometimes if you live in like bear country, when bears mess with your vehicle or something, that can. I'm pretty sure that can fall under that same jurisdiction. Those of you watching along with us live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Kick, feel free to hit us up in the comments if you happen to know a little bit more clarity on that. We're more than welcome to incorporate that information here. But actually, shoot, that reminds me. I forgot to put the crawl on the bottom of the screen here. There we go. That's the normal stream. I forgot to put that on after the title card. But yeah, so I think we have one more item, at least one more item. Let's see if we have time for this before we transition into the game. Here we go.
Cold-water swimmers in the Czech Republic set a new world record for largest polar bear dip.
I think that's Czech, short for Czechoslovakian. Let's keep going.
Czech cold-water swimmers on Saturday set a new world record for the largest polar bear dip. A total of 2,461 participants were involved in a successful attempt on the most lake in the northwest Czech Republic.
As opposed to the least lake? No, I'm kidding.
I knew you were going to say it.
I couldn't help it. It was right there. I know. I'll.
You have a problem.
I do not have a problem with dad jokes, says the person who helps tell dad jokes on the internet every week and is slamming his fist down on the chair for no reason. All right, go ahead, Steph. Keep going.
The previous record was 1,799 swimmers who participated in the polar bear dip in Melno, Poland, on the Baltic Sea on February 15, 2015, according to Guinness World Records.
So the previous record stood for 10 years. That's pretty good. That looks frigid, though. Good grief. Here we go. For the record to be recognized, participants have to at least waist deep in water and stay there all together for at least the ultimate ice bath challenge. You ever see that stuff on social media?
Yeah.
Is this something that y'all would consider doing?
No. I just want to point out. Never mind.
What? You already turned on the mower. You gotta doing.
There's just none of us in that plunge.
Yeah. There is also. Well, in any event, you can still hypothesize.
I wouldn't do it.
Neither would I, but you could still hypothesize.
Nope. I don't even need to. It's never happening. I hate cold water. If the water's too cold at the beach or at the pool, I don't do it. I hate it. I'm shivering while I'm trying to enjoy myself. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
Steph, you feel the same way?
Yeah, I hate the cold too.
Well, I mean, I like the cold, but with
hypothermia.
Yeah, hypothermic. Yeah. Cooling up personally, but it's that. This isn't. I don't know.
I like colder temperatures because the right temperature. You can't make hot temperatures the right temperatures. Choose to go because it's already cold. I mean, it's already cold outside, and then you the water. I think the degrees is it's supposed to be 20 degrees colder in Fahrenheit in the water than it is. No. Yeah. No, thank you. I'm good. But you can pass someone else. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
All right. Fair enough. Well, what do you guys think about this and the other topics that we had today? You can feel free to hit us up on the comments feed. scrolling at the bottom of the screen. YouTube, Facebook, Twin Kick at Weekend Showcase. It's on this stuff. Or do you have other suggestions for weird news topics we should cover? Hit us up there, or in the comment feed, the contact form on the Linktree page, also scrolling at the bottom of the screen. So let's move on. We're at just a little bit past the 15-minute mark. I think we should go ahead and transition to what we're all here to do. You got the PS5 controller ready?
Yes, it's right here.
Okay, now it's in your hand. Okay. all right.
So game without even touching it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right, set up for the next segment, which is... here we go. Hold on one moment. There we go. Being in front. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So we're doing Monster Hunter Wilds, right?
Yes.
Okay. Isaiah, you want to go ahead and set up where we left off last time and what we can expect this time?
All right. So last time we played, we were hunting for parts to upgrade a specific piece of gear that I was looking for. Today, we're actually going to be hunting down a specific monster for specific parts for a weapon that we're going for today. And this weapon was actually chosen by staff. When we looked through it, I let him choose what we're going to go for today. He actually chose one of my favorite monsters to fight. Its name is Ray Dow, and you're going to get to see why in a little bit. He's really cool, but spoilers. Every time he's encountered in the story, he's dragged through the mud. He gets manhandled.
Manhandled?
By the story's boss monster. Every time you see him in the story, he gets abused.
Okay.
I love the monster, but every time you see him, he just does not have a good time.
Well, I guess we're going to have to hopefully not be too traumatized when you actually show us what you're referring to here.
Yeah. You know how we have to start every hunt. We got to start it with a good meal. Look at that. It looks so good. I'm hungry.
Next time on Food Network.
It's scrumptious. Also, y'all can kind of see the new drip.
Is there an inspiration source for this?
A little bit. It was actually accidental. Like, I was just putting stuff together and it looked kind of cool. But he low-key kind of looks like Sephiroth. Not gonna lie. Also,
I can see that.
We're rocking a new weapon today. Normally I'm a dual blades main, but today we're gonna be using the long sword. Put a lot of effort into crafting this one, so I'm looking forward to using it. But yeah, so we're going to start with hunting Ray Dow. If he's still here, he is. Is this the same one? It is. Let's do that so he doesn't disappear before we get to him, and let's go. Gonna sharpen my weapon. Actually, I don't think I have any jewels on this, so there's no point in pre-sharpening because I don't have protective polish. So you can see him over there. He's flying, a little aggressive.
I still stand by a thing I said in week 1, which is like, you are wildly, wildly spoiled right now. Like, it was way too easy for you to get down that mountain on a horse. Like, I still have PTSD from Elder Scrolls Oblivion, how hard it was to maneuver up and down mountains in that game.
Well,
kids these days, am I right, Steph?
You want to complain more? I wasn't even steering it.
I hate you. Okay.
It was automatically. Nope, I'm gonna put this on. But yeah, so I like fighting him because I think he looks cool, and like the fight with him is very fun for me.
Yeah, he looks just like that wyvern from last week.
Duh! He just shot me.
What was that?
So his horns, he can summon lightning between them. Oh, I messed up. We are in a very sticky situation right now.
Okay, no pressure. You're only live streaming this to the internet right now, so
whatever.
Relax. Woosah. Who's there? No.
No, stay away. I have no health potion, mega health potions. So like I have the baby health potions that heal, but not enough.
Yeah, see, you shouldn't bring a baby to a fight like
yeah,
this.
Come here. No. I want your horns. They're mine. Nope. You're not shaking me off.
Maybe if you say please.
No. I'm not gonna be polite to him. My job here is to cook him.
Oh.
Yep, and we're going down to the ground. Here we go. Combo time.
Yeah, this is you basically doing enough damage to the dragon in certain areas to activate certain critical spots. What's the deal with that that glowing thing? Is that like the character model sort of responding to where you created a new crit spot on the dragon?
On his tail, you see it, the red spot.
That's interesting. I never noticed that when we were doing this in week 1 a couple weeks ago.
That's because it was a smaller monster. They're easier to see on the bigger monsters. No, you're gonna chill out.
So that's consistent across like all the character models for the enemy dragons, the enemy monsters in this game.
Yeah,
That's very interesting. This is actually one of the first times that I'm actually willing to really like seriously concede like some serious like the technological capabilities of PS5, and that says something considering how much of a diehard Xbox person I am. Like, and I still am, but it's like this is very interesting to like see the way that the character model for this dragon like sort of changes in real time in a way that sort of like responds to the way that you're attacking it, the way that you're engaging with it during this fight. How much time do you expect a fight like this to normally last?
Maximum 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just because
Their health is free.
no, it's just because I'm at like the in game when it comes to like gear and such.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Also, amongst the actually, we're gonna hold off going over to you for real quick. Amongst the Monster Hunter community, this game is stated to be the easiest. I can't even craft anymore. Oh, it's the easiest out of all of them. Like it's too easy, is what a lot of people have been complaining about. Which I get the sentiment in some sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because being able to beat like the stronger monsters in this game in like 10 minutes is like crazy compared to like World.
I mean, it's a flex.
Yeah.
I will say that is a flex.
Oh, I need healing. Hey Palico, I need you to get out your little fly thing and come heal me, please and thank you. But you're not going to, so we're just going to
Request denied. Insufficient balance.
Nope, you can chill out. You can chill out. You can chill out. Honestly,
I don't think he's chilling out.
He's not.
I would say this is a pretty area though.
The art design for this game.
Yeah, it's like the whole forest aesthetic.
Are there any like you're our resident retro gaming expert? Are there any like games that this sort of aesthetically like matches like what's in your mind's eye about like some retro games like back in the day that sort of along the same sort of line?
Yeah, mostly Final Fantasy 12. Because there's a bunch of areas that are almost exactly like this, with similar monsters around the field. Because that also had overworld monsters, and the overall water and plains aesthetic is pretty similar to this.
Say, what company made this? Is this Capcom?
Yes.
Okay, so Final Fantasy is Square, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are the odds that there's like an overlap in terms of like development assets, like artists or coders, programmers, developers, designers, or something that wind up sort of like moving from production house to production house, that sort of thing? Because that happens in Hollywood all the time.
I'm gonna say they have collab before.
Like outside of Smash Brothers or something like that.
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. We have like Cloud, Strife, and Pac-Man in Smash Brothers. Are we kidding?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yes, heals inbound. Bring me the.
Wait a minute.
What are you doing? Oh, he's hungry.
That's Namco.
What do you think?
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, sorry. Capcom would be.
It's like Ryu and
Yeah, Street Fighter.
Yeah, and you got like Sora and Cloud and Sephiroth from Square.
I don't know why I was thinking like.
Yeah, well they got Mega Man in it too.
Yeah, that's another good one. I don't know why I was thinking Mega Man was a Capcom franchise. I'm waiting
Mega
to be
Man
yelled
is
at.
Capcom.
I'm waiting to be yelled at
He
by
is
people on
Capcom.
TikTok later.
He's
Mega Man is
Capcom.
Capcom.
No. Pac-Man. I meant to say Pac-Man because
Oh.
I said Pac-Man earlier when I was mentioning
That's
Capcom.
Nintendo. Actually, no, it's not. It's not Nintendo.
That's
What is
Namco.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Capcom, Namco.
Hey.
No.
Hey, chill out. You're not gonna shoot me with that. Like, oh! The number of times I've been got by that lightning. Hey, look, bud. Yes. Come here. Give me your tail.
Yeah, don't you have to like grab it and then like spin it around and around and around in a circle and then let go so that it like hits one of these gigantic like floating mines on on like the
Wrong
far
franchise.
edge of the... No?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's before your time, don't worry about it. Alright, Mario 64, good grief. You know the final Bowser fight, everybody knows. I'm surprised you didn't catch that reference, man.
Nope. I don't know why you're surprised about that one. That's a staff reference.
Because that's Mario 64. Everybody has played Mario 64 in our generation. Our generation, and if you haven't played Mario 64 by now, that sounds like a personal problem, bro.
To be fair, there is a remake for it too on DS.
There you go. That was what was it? 2004. That was one of the
It's like
launch
4 or
titles
5. Yeah, that was like one of the first games for DS.
Hey, guys,
Right.
I was 3.
It's been out since then.
GameStop exists,
Yeah, it does.
and like
You think I'm playing DS right now?
well, not right now, but you never had a DS.
I did have a DS, and that was not the games I was playing.
But what were you playing on? That's it.
Pretty much, honestly. Pokemon, I honestly can't remember most of the games I played. Actually, I can. Give me... Wait, hang on.
You see deal with folks. You see.
Ugh. Hey, give me your tail.
All right.
There it is. Pretty much, honestly.
Yeah, this is a bit of a mess happening here.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'm surprised you're able to like stay alive. I'm looking at that health bar upper left corner.
I feel like twice. There's also interactables in the world that can heal you.
This is his tail.
That's so. Whenever you see yellow, that means you're hitting a weak, like an already existing weak point. And whenever you're seeing yellow with kind of like crosshairs around it, yes, cut off his tail.
I was gonna say, this reminds me of the final boss in Ocarina.
You're not hitting me. Built different. And you're not hitting my cat either. Let's go.
So, final boss in Ocarina of Time. How so?
That's his weakness too. Is it's Ganon is weak. And got him as his tail also. Well, at first.
You don't have a tail to hit me with. Sorry. Nope.
You're really gunning for it here.
Hey, buddy. Look, you're a cool monster and everything, but I enjoy fighting you. So. Oh! Hey, chill out. It's not like I'm like killing you or anything.
Yeah, jeez, yeah. He's only missing his...
He's got the skull on his icon in the bottom left corner. What tail?
Oh, I see it now. Yeah.
The fight shifted.
Oh yeah, they're fighting each other. So that's what we call a turf war.
So that's...
he's an apex, so he's going...
See, this is what I call the... Remember the Indo-Rex versus T-Rex?
Yeah.
That big gigantic fight? That's what this looks like to me now.
Yeah, he's about to bully him. Yep.
And then like that alligator like snatches the exit into the water. Like, where's the equivalent of that? Like, where's the bigger the third party that nobody sees coming to like drag that thing into the dirt?
So in the story, that's what I was talking about before. In the story, and that's what's monster for like the main story, Arkfeld. Remember that monster on the main screen that I said I hate?
Yeah.
That's that monster. Which, luckily, because I was able to convince staff not to choose the weapon that he chose originally. We won't be hunting him today. because I've had to fight him so much because his weapon. The weapon I'm using right now is his weapon. And what you got? Actually, am I wearing his armor right now? No. Yeah. No, I'm not. So I'm not wearing his armor right now, but I was farming. I had to farm for his full armor set, which is a really good armor set. And then I'm also crafting like his weapon on different weapon types. So I also have his dual blades. I'm currently using his longsword, and I have his great sword. Hey, buddy, time for you to come to the ground. Ooh. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. He's doing too much. Come down here.
You don't have any ranged weapons?
No, I'm not using a ranged weapon. There are ranged weapons.
Is there a reason why you don't have a ranged weapon right now?
So they're like the whole weapon type. Like there's not like a.
Oh, you can only carry either a sword or a bow?
Yeah, so there's
I see.
bows, there's bow guns, there's heavy bow gun.
Okay, you mean crossbows?
No, I mean bow gun. It is literally like a gun.
Just that doesn't make sense to me. Like you have a thing called a bow gun,
Yep.
but it's not a crossbow.
Nope. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, here, pick me up. Yep. Okay.
There's different types of arrow shooters.
So we're still doing Monster Hunter Wilds on the PlayStation 5. I know we have a little bit of technical issue right now happening in terms of lag. This is just because we're like having to do a bunch of wireless streaming. Unfortunately, like we're still in the new studio now, and like hopefully within the next week we'll be able to have the hardline installed to be able to get like better quality streaming. So this is just what we're sort of working with for now while we finish installing the new equipment. But thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to send us a comment or smash that like button. Those of you watching along with us now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, or Kick, the links still scrolling down at the bottom of the screen here. We're about what is it, about like 2/3 of the way through, maybe about halfway through this this particular stream. And then we still have Dad Joke of the Day coming up, so you're definitely going to want to stay tuned for that near the end of the show, near the end of the hour.
I don't have what I need to craft them. Hey, buddy, you don't get peace. You get problems. Always.
What is this area now?
This is his den.
Okay.
Because I was saying he's taking you to a lot of places.
So monsters flee in this game.
Well, yeah, like preservation of their own life, right?
Yeah.
Like, wait, I don't want to be hunted. What, you know?
Yeah, so if you get them too weak, they'll run to their dens and try to sleep. In this game, if monsters sleep, they heal.
So, like, what is the extent of that healing? Do they also sort of undo the progress that you've made in terms of the critical hit spots that you've created? Like, you have to make new critical hit spots. Is that how bad it gets?
So critical hit spots do go away if you don't hit them in time. Hang on, I gotta lock in. Ugh.
Uh-oh. This is kind of going off the rails here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so now that I'm healing, so yeah, they can. Yeah, give me them heals. Give me them heals. Come on, Palico, drop it. There we go. So they go away after some time if you don't hit them. But no, sleeping does not immediately get rid of your crit spots that you created. Ugh. Because that would be a little too punishing, just because it's in the monsters are designed to run away and go to sleep. Also, there's ways to put them to sleep yourself, depending on what you're using. Like, I have sleep weapons.
That sounds like the sort of thing that can be adjusted with the difficulty settings.
There's no difficulty settings. This is one of those games where you play it as is, so you just have to get good. Whoa. And he's dead. Ugh. So, we got the easy item to get to craft that
So all of that for one thing.
for one particular item. That makes me mad.
And that was the
actually
easy
makes me mad.
part.
You see what I just did? I got to. That makes me even madder.
Okay, wait. Back up. What are we looking at? What did you get?
Okay.
Why are you mad?
So the reason why we had to do this quest was to get a specific item called I don't remember what it's called, but it's like the Raid Out Gem.
Okay.
So the Raid Out Gem is the rarest item that this monster drops.
Okay.
Before the stream, that 20-30 minutes that you saw me prepping for this was me trying to find a mission that would guarantee a drop from it, so I don't have to worry about RNG from when I carve him.
Mm-hmm.
I just carved him, and when you carve a monster, you get 3 carves. And got
3
2
chances to get.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just got 2 of them from the carve,
Okay.
and then got a 3rd from the completing the mission. That makes me mad. Like I'm happy I got the items.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
The items that you were looking for.
Yes. I'm mad that I wasted the
Did all the
time
extra work for it.
doing extra work to guarantee I get one when I was just going to get 2 more anyway.
That sounds like the game sort of did an extra layer of subtle like RNG on top of itself to like it knew that you were gonna get this at the end, so like okay, let me make him work for it. Like, do you think the game actually does that? Like, is it sort of like Jumanjiing itself on you? Like I'm aware that you're gonna get this, so I'm gonna make you work for this.
No, I don't think it goes that far.
Really?
Yeah. But
You're certain? This is
pretty
PS5 we're talking about
Yeah,
here.
no,
You're sure?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't go that far.
Okay. Okay.
At least not for the early game monsters. I can see them doing that for the later game monsters that get added later.
Okay.
But not for that. Now the hard part with crafting that weapon is that because the weapon that staff chose is a Apex monster's final tier of that weapon. There's one more item that we need to be able to craft it. And it's so if you look at right there where it says required materials, Hunter Symbol 3. I need 4 more of those. The thing about Hunter Symbol 3s is that the only way to get them is to fight tempered monsters. Now, tempered monsters are the monsters we already have, but harder. The lore behind them is that due to overpopulation, the monsters have to fight harder for territories. So this is a battle, like a battle-worn monster, a monster that has been through a lot of fights. So he's better and he's stronger and he can take more.
Okay.
Which means that they hit harder, they have more health, and they take less damage.
So the nightmare you just went through makes lore sense.
Yes, that wasn't a tempered monster.
So they're kind of like
What I just fought was not a tempered version of it.
Okay, so I take that back then. What was that staff?
I was gonna say, so they're like albino whales.
Yes, but worse.
Worse than Moby Dick?
Yes. all
Okay,
the tempered monsters in this game would make Moby Dick seem like a joke.
Okay, Ishmael. I mean Isaiah.
I'm telling you, it's the truth. I promise you.
Wow. Okay.
And so, I'm not confident about fighting a tempered monster with the longsword. I would have to switch to my main. Now, the good news is, in the prep to get that quest beforehand, I have plenty of tempered variations of this monster to hunt. So we're going to go with...
This feels like Final Fantasy again, where you're picking the... I've never played 12. Is it the same way? Because I've done 15, and that's what this reminds me of. You have like
so
hunts to go on.
Yeah, 10 does this too, where both games, you have these long lists of monsters that you can choose. And most of them, actually a good chunk of them, are harder than the final boss.
Jeez.
Yeah, and it's like...
That's definitely...
Yeah, you can pick up from a long list and they give you different stuff for it.
Ugh.
Nope. I'm not making that mistake again. Oh, I almost did that again. And this is a tempered one. I would have cried. We're getting our items.
Oh, there you go. You got your vault space.
Yeah.
In Destiny terms, this would be the vault space here, I guess.
Let's get the traps and then trank bombs because we're gonna capture it, so we get more rewards.
Do you have like caps in the vault of like how many items you can have, or how many quantities of an item you can have?
999. I'm pretty sure.
Of everything?
Yeah.
So in other words, not really.
Yeah. And even sure if, because I've never actually achieved that with my items. Because I don't hoard stuff in this game because I don't play most of the weapons that require you to have a bunch of resources to best. So like
you taking notes, Bungie? Giving giving players real space to work with, items and resources.
Hey, you're gonna die on that hill. That you're not gonna win.
I can still start it, even though it's not going to be a winning one. I know. I'm just hoping, like by the end of like episode 3, we're going to be able to actually get more vault space. But anyway, whatever.
You smoke Ray Dow. You got killed by Arkfeld, and I've killed that thing multiple times.
Did you just
Yes,
yabba do off the side of that thing's
I turned into a Beyblade.
No, it's like Levi from Attack.
Go round
I
2.
never saw that anime actually. Attack on Titan. That's been on my list for a while. Isn't that show over now? The dub?
Yeah. They just ended it in
Yeah.
manga too.
And you're paralyzed. Come on, here we go. This is gonna be this one because I'm using my main.
I just saw a thing. The trailer came out earlier this week for the final season of My Hero Academia.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Hey, you're not him. You're not him.
Actually, I'm not sure when it starts, but I think it's pretty soon. Like they're also starting the final season with Dr. Stone.
Yes, that is also starting very soon. Hey, you're not him. Him.
So, which are you a fan of between Dr. Stone and MHA? My Hero Academia. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, why do you prefer My Hero Academia to Dr. Stone?
I don't know. I've gotten like I've already put some My Hero, and also like I just like the superpowers and stuff. Like whereas
I think they're called quirks, right?
Superpowers.
I mean, well, alright, fine. Sorry, go ahead.
They say superpowers.
Yeah. Alright, fair enough.
They're essentially mutants in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting how awareness of like mutations and abilities and stuff like that. We keep coming G's,
For the same thing.
for the same thing basically. I remember for a hot minute the MCU movies, the Marvel movies had a different term. They called them miracles for a hot minute. Remember somewhere between Cap 2 and Avengers 2, there was this hot minute where being called miracles. Like Disney couldn't use that term because like Fox was still doing their thing at the time.
Yep.
So like I always found that fascinating. It's like, wait a minute, so you have mutants, you have miracles, you have quirks, you have super abilities, mutations,
Metahumans, mutates.
enhanced individuals. That was one that popped up in Cap 3. Like, remember, like Ross was making a statement about it. Imagine if you had individuals, like, so, okay, we're putting everything in that bucket now, too.
Yeah. Then it's also like Spider-Man and Hulk.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, with Dr. Stone, like, that's the way I see it. That's more like MacGyver, the animated series.
Really? So there's an anime character that just makes you take a thing and make another thing out of this thing.
Essentially,
Or a
that's the
combination of
whole
things.
theme. It's like he's constantly like building things from different things.
So then, which is the superior anime, Dr. Stone or Full Metal Alchemist?
Full Metal Alchemist will always be better, I think, in the anime.
Wait a minute,
community.
regular or Brotherhood?
Brotherhood.
Okay.
We
We have to be clear about these things.
When comparing, most people talk about Brotherhood.
Okay.
Yeah. But to be honest, I do like the anime just a tad bit more, the first anime. Because it just has a darker tone to it.
I mean, if we're being honest, that whole franchise has a dark tone to it.
Yeah.
Really, I mean.
Yeah, but the main character, because the anime has a different main character, and she's basically a witch that. It's kind of dark, but she attains like this pseudo immortality, and the way she does it is, she transplants her soul into other women
Spoiler alert.
for like a 20-year-old show.
Yeah, I know.
If you haven't seen it by now, you're probably not going to see it. And if you're planning to, you're probably going to watch Brotherhood.
Yeah, that's probably a valid point.
Yeah, but
Yeah, keep going.
But
Sam.
yeah, like it has a witch in it, and she attained immortality, like a pseudo version of it, and the way she stays alive is, she basically switches bodies with other women. It's like when her bodies like get too old, or like if she gets injured, she'll just like essentially possess other women and like take their bodies.
Wait, hang on a second. Hordes of what? You're still fighting the one thing.
His horns. You can
Oh,
ride
I
his
thought,
horns.
I thought you said hordes, like waves of enemies. I thought you were like seeing something I wasn't. So I go ahead. Yeah. So she like quantum leaps around into different bodies, basically. is what I'm hearing.
Essentially, well, it's body swapping, I should say.
Okay, so
She's
it
a
goes
body
that way.
snatcher.
Yeah, because she was gonna. There was this mildly recurring character named Rose, and
Hey.
and she was gonna trade bodies with her, but
let me
it
out,
kind of
let me
stops
out,
her
let
at
me
the
out.
end.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm panicking a lot.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
keeps catching me in these like horrible positions.
In this scene, Isaiah panics a little bit. And where's the? Yeah, it's so frustrating. This is the most frustrating thing that I've observed about this game is that there's no actual health bar. It's difficult to sort of like pace out
That's
the
what I was
commentary.
wondering. Like, where are the health bars at?
Yeah, you don't really have one. Yeah.
There's no health bar, and that's because it's playing off the realism of like when you're hunting something, you don't actually know how much longer it can go, especially something of this magnitude.
Oh right, that's very realistic. The game that gives you little numbers that pop up whenever you do damage, but
Look,
there's
man,
no health bar.
It's a video game, but they can still add like some realism to it.
But they're being needlessly selective with what elements of realism they're putting in. If you're
Well,
gonna if you're gonna do on-screen damage indicators, at least give us a health bar.
Well, no, because then there's also the fact that it also adds a layer to the game of like you have to be careful because you don't know how close it is. You can't be reckless just because it's low. You don't know when it's low. Like you do kind of know when it's low, but even when you know when it's low, it's not. Like,
You have to
it's
still
like-
be on guard.
Yeah.
After this fight, we have to wrap this up. We're coming up to the top of the hour here. We got to do a dad joke of the day. I'm gonna go ahead and set up for that real quick. Hang on. Keep going.
Alright, let's go. Sharpen. Oh snap! I gotta press that. It's going the wrong way.
Oh, ran off again.
Yeah, he does that. They do that a lot. He's angry and alert. He sees me. You want some of this smoke? You can have it. Come here.
Yes.
Oh yeah, come here, boy.
But I do like how you can essentially ride them and still keep attacking them.
Yep, it's called a mount. So that's a mechanic that's been in the games for quite some time now. In the more recent ones, they've made it easier to mount. It used to be incredibly hard for like dual blades to do it. Because we're not, in order to mount, you have to do damage to their back.
Oh.
Oh, that hurt. That hurt. Hey.
Yeah, I
hey,
saw
hey.
your health. Goodness.
Hey, you wanted a ranged weapon. Yeah, that's why you miss, sucker. No, I don't like it. I don't like what you're doing. Get out of my swamp.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh.
Right. We gotta finish up this fight here. About how much longer do you think?
Not too much longer.
We're sure. We're sure.
Yeah, it should no more than like 5 minutes, I don't think.
Okay. Okay.
Trying to gauge it off of how long it normally takes me to fight this. Or
You
monst-
fought monsters this size and complexity before.
Yeah, you have to hunt monsters multiple times for parts.
How many times would you say with this type?
I have fought Ray Dow, including the last time, 9 times. This is the 10th.
Okay.
On the ground, where you belong.
That's a crazy little like Spider-Man effect sort of thing where it's sort of like what is that sort of that
Yeah,
line
you
that
grapple
you
onto it.
Yeah, grapple, that's what the word I was looking for.
Ooh.
I still say those things off to the side, off to the left side of the screen there look like chocobos. Yeah, you knew exactly where I was going with that. Oh, wait, I said that before on week 1, didn't I?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, you also said I still see.
Hmm?
Well, to be fair, you also said I still see.
I still what?
Like, I still say those look like chocobos.
Oh yeah.
It was the
Yeah.
first time you said, I think those look like chocobos. And then you follow up again and you're like,
Brother,
sticking
stop
to
running
mine.
away.
I was fairly certain that was a thing that was brought up last time. I want to be absolutely sort of like you got to cover the bases. You got to cover the bases with that sort of thing.
This should be the last place he runs to before he runs back to his spawn. He won't stay on the ground.
At what point do we start to see that we're looking for that skull icon on the mini-map in the bottom left corner of the screen to signify that it's near death? Are we sure this thing isn't a Timex? It takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
It's like a sword sponge.
Yeah, as opposed to bullet sponge. Yeah. Or bowgun sponge, I guess, as it were. Maybe, I don't know.
No. Pick me up before you
go. Leave me hanging on like it. Yeah, Aren't you too young for that reference also?
Hey.
Yeah, that's
You're talking. See, you have a problem with Super Mario 64, but you don't have a problem with George Michael.
You're asking me for a game that I played.
I'm asking you for consistency. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, you went to the wrong place for that.
Wow. All right. Well, at least you own your bias.
And the tail is gone. Come on, give me my skull. Once I have the skull, this mission's over because I'm gonna capture you.
I keep telling you, if you say please, the video game will understand. No.
Please be on death's door. Yeah, I knew he was gonna hit me with that. Come here. Come here. There it is.
Jeez. Okay. I was about to say, it's got to be near now. Good grief. Okay.
And then go carve his tail, and then we go capture him, and the mission's over. Tail's over.
Okay, good, because we gotta do dad joke today in a moment. We're coming up on the top of the hour here. Thanks again, those of you at home watching along with us and bearing with us on the signal stability here. We're still figuring out the new equipment here, but you're watching Weekend Showcase live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Kick. Using the link at the bottom of the screen. And this is still Monster Hunter Wilds on PlayStation 5. This is our second stream doing this game. I saw a thing recently that said that this game, the Xbox version of this, is leaving the Game Pass catalog pretty soon, which seems awfully soon. Like, this game just came out in January, I want to say.
Because they're gonna make more money for it not being on Game Pass. Like it's.
I mean, of course. Why put it on Game Pass at all? And then number two, why put it on? Why take it away this soon?
So with how poorly Rise was received, their last game, to put it on Game Pass, just to make sure that they get some money out of it. But now that the numbers have come back in, and the number of people who love the game, like there's most positive reinforcement for this game. So it's like
Step up.
yeah.
Here we are. End quest immediately. All right. Quest complete.
I thought it was sleep second.
It is asleep. I put it to sleep with drugs. And then
Did you use a Great Ball or an Ultra Ball?
neither. I use a pitfall trap.
Pit trap.
Yeah. I put a hole underneath it.
It's still above ground though.
Half of it is.
Oh, okay.
Look at these images. Just look at that. That's such
Yeah.
a
There's a gorgeously rendered image. By the way, we're gonna need like the whole recorded. By the way,
yeah. We already did that.
for this.
Doesn't that?
No, for locally on the PS5.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
We need
a gameplay. Full video.
Because we're gonna need it. All right, we gotta make clips. You see. All right, cool. So that's final thoughts on this particular stream of Monster Hunter Wild?
Tempered monsters at most 3 more times.
Really?
Thank you, staff. The item that I only got one of this time.
Second. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So the hunter, what was it? Hunter something. I can't check right now. But that item that I need, the reason why we hunted the tempered monster, I only got one of them in this time. So you have a chance of you typically have you always get one. You have a chance to get more. So at most, I have to hunt 3 more tempered.
So you've accepted you have a little bit more RNG to be frustrated by yet.
Yes. Tempered monster of the ticket things, but then the number you get is completely orange. There's no way to guarantee.
And they say the only guarantees in life are death and taxes.
There's something new.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so that's that for Monster Hunter Wilds. Let's go ahead and transition over to the next stage of the day, which is going to be day, which is, I think we have a thing for that. We have all of that. Hold on one second. Gosh. We still have another like 2 or 3 minutes here. Whoa. Easy.
You good?
Okay. And bam. All right, cool. And we're still rolling on B-roll. Good. All right. Okay, so check. We got it? All right, cool. Okay, so now this is the final segment of this episode of Showcase for the week ending Saturday, March 22nd, 2025. Thanks so much again for tuning in. We are now doing Dad Joke of the Day to wrap up the show. Isaiah, what do you got?
So, why did the grandfather fall in the well?
What? Speak up.
Why did the grandfather fall in the well?
Why did the grandfather fall in the well? Man. I'm about to be frustrated by how obvious the wordplay is going to be for this answer. Yeah, you're already nodding. Okay. Why did the grandfather fall in the well? To try and save Timmy. I'm not entirely...
No.
Yeah.
Do you give up?
Lost his glasses?
Nope. He couldn't see that well.
Wow.
Doesn't.
Ooh, God.
Such a good one.
My shoulder.
I saw that one, and I was like, I have to use this one. I memorized it.
Wow.
I'm never able to memorize them because I always find them before, and then have to double check what they are right before the segment.
And
this one's stuck.
That almost sounds like you're going to be like using that in regular life, like when you go back to work on Monday.
Perhaps, mayhaps, chanceth.
Okay, well, you're welcome for the context that facilitated discovering
of course.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, cool. Meanwhile, all right, so that brings this particular episode to a close. Thanks so much for watching Showcase for the week ending Saturday, March 22nd, 2025. And Isaiah?
If you or someone you know in the Hampton Roads area of Virginia has an interest in content creation, go check them out at skstradio.com or the link in the description on the YouTube and Facebook.
That's skstradio.com. And let's go ahead and, I guess, wrap this thing up really quick. Do you have a plug as well on your Twitch page?
Yeah, you can find me at twitch.tv/valor_Zae, VALORZAE.
Right. And of course, you can always check out our stuff at Linktree, linktr.ee/Weekend Showcase, or just find us pretty much all the social media pages at Weekend Showcase. Name consistency is very important. And you can send us a note on the Contact Us form on that Linktree page if you have a game that you want to suggest that we play or a weird news topic that we should cover. You can send it to us there. In the meantime, thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your weekend. We will see you next time. Bye-bye. Ooh, ouch, God.
I'm so sorry.
Right in the ear. What?
I didn't mean to. It wasn't on purpose.
Oh, right. It was the one-armed man. You didn't do it.
No, I did it.
Oh, you did
just
it.
not on purpose.
Oh.
It wasn't on purpose. I didn't mean to.
Okay. Be careful there. Watch yourself.